What's going on? Strat Soldier here for the weekend shift. Oh my goodness. I can't. I gotta take a sip of water on that one. Man, oh man. SPY at 419. 419. If you want to be specific, it's at $400. $419.23. That's where it's at. Oh my goodness. It is amazing. Welcome to the weekend shift. This is me, the Strat Soldier, Jermaine McGruder, telling you, showing you the Strat. This is where we slow everything down, all right? You hear Rob talking all day long. You see his tweets. You see Sepia Group tweeting out all their stuff. And then you see my stuff as well, all right? This is the weekend shift where we slow everything down, all right? So that you can see what's going on in the market, all right? There's nothing's moving, all right, unless you're trading crypto or the futures. And the futures really doesn't open until Sunday. But nothing else is moving, all right? It's a perfect time to look at things. Yes, they say hindsight is 20/20, but we ain't talking to these haters, all right? We're talking about looking for actionable signals, time frame continuity, and broadening formations. How can we create winning positions? That's what we're looking for, okay? When I started doing this back in 2019 with Rob, it was Rob Smith. It was before, I'd say a couple months before. I was going to say a couple months before, when I started trading, I had nobody to help me. All right, I'm Googling stuff, I'm YouTubing stuff. I'm like, okay, well, let's see what's going on here. You know, I got a buddy trying to help me out, figure out how to trade. I'm like, I can do this on my own. I got the internets. And once I started feeling good, and I thought, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. I don't need nobody's help. Then I started trading options. All right, that's a whole new game. And once I lost half of my account, I was like, stop, pause, stop all operations. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Time. Time. I didn't have a really big account. I was a small account trader. And compared to some other people, I'm probably still considered a small account trader. I'm not worried about those guys. I wanted to learn how to do this stuff for real. All right. Once I chopped that, I had a $500 account, and I got in there, and I bought a bunch of options, a bunch of calls on Twitter, going into an earnings report. I didn't know anything about earnings reports. I'm like listening to them on. I was on Robinhood at the time, and I'm listening to them. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is what's. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I watched so much stuff on Yahoo Finance about Twitter. I watched live clips. I've watched recorded clips. I watched so much news on Twitter, earnings, and I was. It got to a point where I was like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make up for all my losses by selling all the stocks I got. Okay, $500 account, so I didn't have much, right? But to me, at that time, I'm like, all right, this is what I'm doing. And I sold all my positions, all right? And so I had enough money to buy, I don't know, 3 or 4 calls on Twitter, all right? And then I bought some calls on some other things that had earnings. Twitter never misses their earnings. They've never not beat their earnings. They always beat their earnings. Well, 2019, this quarter, they didn't beat their earnings. Huge gap down. I didn't even know it was called a gap down, all right? I just knew the price was way down here, and I thought it was going to be way up there. And it was not. It was horrible feeling. Horrible feeling. I sold all my positions. I mean, a couple of the calls on some other positions expired at 0, so I didn't get any of that capital back. There was no getting out of there was no getting my money back. You know what I mean? I learned that I learned very quickly on my own that I could start a position, and then if it's not working out, I can cut it, and I could just sell it and save some of my capital so I can continue on trading. All right, there wasn't no getting out of this one, and cut my account in half. All right, that was pretty devastating for me. Brand new trader, all right? No one really showing me the ropes, me thinking I could do it all on my own, all right? And but the search for stuff did not end. I continued to look on Twitter. I continued to look on Instagram. I continued and continued hours of just searching for stuff on how to be successful at this stuff, at trading, period. And I wasn't trying to make millions of dollars. I was just trying to do something with my money, extra with my money outside of work. My regular 9 to 5, all right? And that's when I came across a post about what do we know to be true about price action? What do we know to be true about price action? The article was by Rob Smith, all right? And I learned more in that one article than I have in any YouTube videos, anything else out there that I was looking at. About technical indicators and all these, all these weird patterns and all that stuff. This guy's like, no, look at this. Scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3. So then, I had it, I was reading this whole article, saved it, and then I'm like pursuing where can I find more of this stuff? Where can I find more? I finally found Rob. I finally found Rob Smith's service at the time where he was at, with the company he was at, and I immediately got in there, immediately took his course, immediately was in his live stream. Like, I got to learn this, and this guy tells the truth, and he tells me what's going on right now. And that's what I like. And he still has the same, I don't want to say slogan, but same motto now that he did back in 2019, because the strat doesn't change. He says this stuff happens, the strat works in all markets. And he also says, trade what you know to be true. All right, that's huge. All right, trade what you know to be true. And I tell you this entire big long story because it's my story, and it's my, that's how I got here where I'm at right now. There was no, when I was in Rob's room, it was all Rob. He put out all these videos, and then here comes the market closes on Friday, and then the weekend's done. There's no strat on the weekend. Like, there was nothing. You know what I mean? It was just crickets until Sunday comes around, and then maybe you get some people posting about some this and that. But there was no talk about the strat on the weekends. And so that, once I started like showing people the strat, hey, you guys I see you guys making the same mistakes I was making. I don't want you to do that. Check out this guy, Rob Smith. Check out the strat. Once I started doing that, things started changing for me personally, and then I started getting more confidence in my own trading, because I'm not going to tell one person. The military didn't teach me, hey, tell people this thing and then go do something else. No. If I'm saying don't trade inside weeks, don't trade inside days, I don't trade inside weeks. I don't trade inside days. I don't care what anybody else is doing. All right, Rob Smith. Hey, what's going on in the charts, Rob? Hey, what do we know to be true about SPY? Stuck, doing nothing. Okay. Rob, what do we know to be true about Chevron? This is it's true right now, but this is definitely true back in 2019. What do we know to be true about Chevron? It used to be he wouldn't answer your questions at all unless you started it with, what do we know to be true about? And so, but he's kind of toned things down for you guys, because they call him Spicy Rob for a reason. And so, what I say all this to say, it's been fun. It's been a fun journey. And when I got approached, hey, how do you feel about starting a show on the weekends? I said that would be amazing. I would love, and this is what we're going to call it. We're going to call it the Weekend Shift. This is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it. And it's been going on. In August, it'll be 2 years, all right? I'm not trying to celebrate early. I'm not doing that. But, I mean, in August, it will be 2 years of Sepia Group with Rob Smith and the Weekend Shift, all right? It's been awesome. But the only reason it's been awesome, one of the really big reasons it's been awesome, is because I discipline and process, okay? I am disciplined in how I trade, and I trade what I know to be true, okay? I create winning positions, add to them, and I defend them with tight stops. That's what I do, okay? And I show other people, this is what I'm doing. or this is what I'm not doing. People call me crazy all the time. People tell me I'm doing it wrong all the time. It's okay. I don't care. Okay? I'm not managing their accounts. I'm managing my accounts. And that's how I want you to think. That's how I want you to see your accounts, okay? This is a big, long story about how I want you to learn how to do it for yourself, all right? I wanted to tell you the story about why the weekend shift even exists. Okay, because there was nothing for the weekend. Rob did have his weekend vids, I'll say that. So let me back up just a little bit. He did have his weekend vids. He'd put out a vid of all the charts for, this is what we're looking for next week, all right? And he'll get back to doing that soon once the market starts trending in a direction, all right? So right now, the SPY is full time frame continuity to the upside, all right? Back in 2020, back in 2021, I had nobody to tell me that. All right, Rob did put out his weekend vid. Again, you had to pay for that. All right, Sepia Group gives you that. All right, so that's awesome. That's awesome. So kudos to Sepia Group. Thank you very much for that. So there's a lot more information out there for you guys, okay? And there's a lot more information in Sepia Group for you. All right, you got the forums. You got we got all the old weekend shifts. If you're a member, get in there with Rob. Get his live stream. It's only $200 a month. It's super small. You will make up your money by trading with Rob. All right, and with that, you'll have access to all the power hours. Okay, you'll have all access to all the past shows since the beginning. And which is a lot, and then you'll have access to the Discord, okay? And if you need a little bump to get in there, type in Strat Soldier 2023 and we'll get you a little, come on man, to get you in there, okay? It comes with a good deal, 50% off for the first 3 months. So that's 50% off for the first 3 months, all right? Per month, all right? So that's going to be good for you, so you can get in there with Rob. Get in that power hours. Let him teach you how to trade the Strat. Teach Rob. Everything went to the highs, on Thursday and Friday. What's going on? Let him. Hey, this is what's happening. The buyers are more aggressive because they're, this is what's happening in the markets. This is what happened in time frame continuity. This is where we're at in the broadening formations, okay? So let's get to it. Let's look at some charts. Again, I just want to say thank you to everybody here. Thank you for everybody who keeps showing up to the weekend shift. It is fun. Every episode is awesome. Thank you so much for last week. We had some technical issues and we went over to the Sepia Group Discord and we got it done in there, and it was awesome. And so let's look at some charts, see what we got going on out there. All right, this is TrendSpider, the only charting software with the Strat built in. All right, here we go. This is the month, the week, the daily, and the 60-minute bars. Okay, and then TrendSpider, they're only ones that do 65-minute charts. All right, 65-minute charts, so that all your bars are even. You have even amount of bars throughout the day. The Strat works on any time frame, so we're not necessarily worried about the 65-minute bar. But people like to, people see that as important, so that's okay. Look at that. Look at those 65-minute bars. It's right here. You just click this down here, bam, 65-minute bars if you want to see that. All right, that's okay. So we are still 2 up on the month. This shows me time frame continuity. All right, we got buyers on the month. We got buyers on the week. Buyers on the days. All right, Thursday and Friday. And then here's the 60s for Thursday and Friday. Oh my goodness. All right. You saw me talking about the hot trash indicator last week. All right. That was this little nasty business right here. And I talked about so last week I was talking about the hot trash indicator. This week I'm talking about mother bar problems. All right. Look at this. May 10th. All right. No. Right here. From May 1st all the way down to May 4th, Yeah, May 4th. It went to the highs of 417.59 all the way down to 403.88. 403.88. All right? That's an outside. This is a compound outside bar of all these bars. Okay? And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. 8 days all trapped in here. Oh my goodness. 8 days all trapped in this range.
That's a mother bar issue.
That is a mother bar issue for sure. Oh man. That is a mother bar issue for sure. I told you guys I'm not trading anything in this thing. It's a mess. All right, let's go to the week. Inside week. All right, we had scenario 3. This is about as big as I could blow up the charts. Scenario 3. All right, so it's already bad. All right, inside bar. That was last week, May 8th. Now this week opens up May 15th. It opens up at 412.21 and just sits here most of the week. Sits here for most of the week. Not doing much, not great. I didn't do anything in here. AMD still going to the highs. Amazon going to the highs. They both hit their monthly magnitude. Not touching them. I'm not touching them. I waited until this thing went 312 reversal up at 414.62 before I started taking positions. All right. Now, a lot of people are going to tell me, dude, you missed the entire move. You missed the entire move. Look at the dailies. Look at this day. 2-2 reversal back up on the day. Look at these 60s. Oh man, look at these 60s. You missed all of this. You missed all that. Let's go to AMD since I keep talking about it. AMD reverses back to the highs. All right, you had 2-2 continuation on the week here. Here's your days. This is May 15th. This is the beginning of the week. Could I have gotten back in this? 2-2 reversal back up. Yes. 2 up on the month, 3 up on the month, outside month, 2 up on the week, 2-2 reversal back into the green, and here's your 60s to back it all up. But I didn't get back in. Okay? Inside week on SPY. I've seen more situations where I take a trade on an inside week and I get chopped up. All right? No matter what the type of scenario is on the stock. All right? So, again, that goes back to what I said at the beginning of the show. I have my own personal, I have my own rules. Okay? I got the Strat, and then what I did was take what Rob gave me and then continue to add, chisel it down. Or maybe just add more. I don't know. I don't want to take large losses, okay? And every time I analyzed my trades back in 2020 and back in early 2021, anytime I was getting chopped up, it was because it was inside week. I knew not to trade inside days. I knew not to do that, all right? But these inside weeks, I was like, dude, I'm not touching it. So let it go to the highs, I was thinking. Let it go to the highs. Go ahead. And again, disciplined. I waited until this went on the week 3-1-2 reversal up at 414.67 before I looked at anything. All right. Once it triggered, then I started looking at stuff. As soon as it triggered, bingo! All right, bingo. Time to start working. All right, I've been looking at some stuff. I knew what I wanted to do, and I'm like, okay, now it's time. Why? Because they're doing let the index do the heavy lifting. I'd rather see everybody be in this thing instead of like trying to look for some domino effect on the 60, a 2-minute bar or a butterfly effect. You know what I mean? Some kind of butterfly effect where the 5-minute triggers the 15-minute, which triggers the 30, which triggers the 60, which triggers the daily, which triggers the weekly, which triggers the monthly, which triggers the quarter, and hopefully it triggers the year. All based on a 5-minute 2-2 reversal up. That's not the way I want to trade. Absolutely not. Because everybody it's red on the month, red on the week, red on the day, and then you got like a 2-2 reversal on the 60, and you think this thing's going to save the day? Rob's going to tell you where you think you're going. No way. You know what I mean?
You get murdered in here.
You get killed. All right, so let me go back to my point. We were stuck in a mother bar. We were stuck in a mother bar. All right? This was the hot trash indicator last week, a 3-1-3-1-1. Woo! These are the days. I'm sorry. These are the days. These are the days, and it's just gross. Like, ugh. So again, Rob would say we gotta stay out of this 3. Even when this triggered, I know for a fact Rob was telling people if we can keep going. We got more stocks going to the highs. We got more stocks going 2 up than not. Everything's taken out yesterday's highs. But we got to get out of this scenario 3 right here. We got to get out of this guy. All right? We got to. It's got to stay out. And it did. Thursday and Friday, it stayed out. Now it's at the top. Now it's at the top of the broadening formation at 419.71. Here's where your target was at 417.57. Let's go to. I want to show you a different chart because I've been saying this since March. Our target was right here. Right here, 418.51. 418.51. That was our target. Okay, where did I get that? Did I make that up? No, I didn't make that up. Here, let's just go back to this one. I didn't make that up. Let's go to the monthly. All right, that right there. This 418 is what we were trying to do on this 2-2 reversal back in March, April. All right. That's what we were trying to do, and we finally did it. It wasn't easy. You can see all this. This scenario 3. It wasn't easy. It was not easy. And then the next target right here is 431.61. Go watch my old episodes. All right? I've been talking about this since March. All right? And so when Rob says, did we know about that? We did. All right, because we're not making up these prices. We're not just going, SPY's going to 5,000. It's mooning. We don't do that. All right, we pick actual targets. If we hit this reversal, we're going to take this baby out. All right?
We're going to take this baby out.
All right, so that's what we do in the Strat. All right, and then if you want to get crazy, the third target is 457.50. What do we know to be true? We know that the institutional buyers are sick of the downside. They are. Everybody's been hesitating on getting in and really just mashing on some positions and really getting in there because we've been trading sideways. There's no strong trend up just yet, even though we took out 418. You got in the news all week has been the debt ceiling. We don't talk about politics on the Strat, but the debt ceiling has to deal with us in the fact that the whole market was paused for like most of the week, last week and most of this week. All right, paused, doing nothing, just trading sideways. Everybody's just like one of them like Mexican standoff, like you got the Cowboys, and they're just like, there's gonna be a shootout. And you got everybody's just trading sideways, just like looking at each other, like, who's next? Who's next? Who's going to make the move? Who's going to make the move? Buyers made the move on Thursday. 2-2 reversal back up. This TrendSpider has inside and up on SPY. I apologize about that. 3112 is not a thing. Don't start texting me about that. Don't start tweeting me about a 3112. Brent is going to do it. I know he is. Don't you do it, Brent. Asking me about no 3112. It doesn't have a name, okay? Oh, man. Who's out there? Give me a number. Give me a number in the chat. How many people are out there? This is a recording. This is a recording, but it's important. You guys that logged in, you're live. Ask each other questions. Get your questions answered. As Stratters, we all see the same thing. All right, we're not just making this stuff up. Number one, and number two, there's only 3 universal truths. You can see them on any chart. We got the Strat scenarios. There's only 3 ways anything can trade. All right, I know what an inside bar is. 2 up, 2 down. Scenario 3. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face with a scenario 3, right? So we had mother bar problems, and we're finally out of this. All right, inside and up on Thursday. Trades all the way up to the high of that day was 415.50. Comes back down to 415.27. Jobs report also came out. Jobless claims came out on Thursday. And then today, just more buying, okay? Green means buy, red means sell. That is SPY. If you waited like I did, all you had to do was wait for this to go in force. 312 reversal up. That's all you had to do. 312 reversal up, okay? Look at that. I see this thing goes in force at 414.54. I look to the left to find my target, 417.59.
We're going to take this baby out.
And it did, okay? Took out this guy, and then took out 418.40, okay? Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. That's SPY on the week. Let's look at diamonds. What did diamonds do? We got some more stuff on the chart. Last week we were talking about this thing is inside bar could go either way. It ended up going 312 down, but then came back up green on the week. That's because of your dailies. Okay, look at the dailies. All right, Thursday, Friday, 2-2 reversal back up, goes in force at 333.13. All right, but look at the time frame continuity. What do you got? Come on now, say it. We got conflict. All right, and actually you got change. We got change coming. It hasn't completely done it yet, but we got some change coming. We are still red on the month, but we are green on the week. All right, and this is setting up for a rev strat 1 2 2. That's a scenario 1, 2 down, 2 back up. And the magnitude is 342.64. Okay? So that's a rev strat. It's a setup for a rev strat for next week. If that goes in force, goes to the highs, we'll have green days, we'll have green 60s, and this is going to end up flipping back green. Okay? All right. I'd rather see you do that. Take a rev strat into the green on the week, and all right, now we can look at trading and taking out, making this monthly green. Okay, I'd rather see that because the week is a bigger range. Okay, you can't buy millions of shares in one day. All right, it takes multiple days. It takes a couple weeks. All right, so if there's real buyers in here, I want to see that on the week. All right, at a minimum, I definitely want to see it on the month before it even goes on my charts. That's Dow Jones, 2 down, looking like a red strat. It could possibly go 1, 2 down, 2 up for next week. QQQ, still good. Did it take out green on the month, green on the week, green on the days? Expands the broadening formation on the daily. It expands the broadening formation on the 60s. Oh my gosh, to the highs. Let's see if it took out the magnitude here. Yep. It took the magnitude out on QQQ on the month for 334.88. 88. Oh my goodness, to the highs. Now what I have here, here's my broadening formation. Again, we're looking for the greater outside bar. Here's my sub try. You can do this. Here's the sub try. You don't want tons and tons and tons of lines on your charts, all right? I want you to be able to see what's going on with the price, all right? And if you got a lot of lines on there, you can say the price is doing whatever. I want you to be able to see it for yourself. And in order to do that, it has to be clear, all right? You can, if you want to draw all these crazy trend lines, TrendSpider can do it for you, all right? All you got to do is double click a line, bam, now you got a line. You want another line? Let's see here. There's not one that necessarily matches the broadening formation here. That's why I would draw this. But this is just a tool. All right, this is just a tool. Let's see here. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one. Nope, there's none going the way I want to. So, or because I want to draw this back like this, I would just draw that manually. You can go to the weeks. You can go to the weeks. This is on TrendSpider. You can go to the weeks. There's a good line right there. Bam. All right. Let me find one that matches up with what. Bam. All right. Or even this one here. I would go. You could go. I was gonna say this guy right here. Yep. You can do that. You can do that. All right. All right. But yeah, you can have all the lines on here as you want, and it's a mess. You can say the market's doing whatever you want when you got thousands of lines on the charts. Okay, so I'm not suggesting that, but you can do that in TrendSpider if you need help trying to draw broadening formations. It's an awesome tool. Broadening formations, you want them clear. All right, you want them easy to see. And then Rob says you don't even have to draw them. All right, you don't have to draw them. Keep it simple, Stratter. All right. KISS. Keep it simple, Stratter. QQQ still doing what it's doing, still doing good. Let's look at XLU with the utilities. I got some junk on the chart, but utilities doing okay. Let's take this off. Anytime you're trading, you're looking through charts and you're like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Start taking stuff off immediately. Just start taking stuff off. You can see right here trading sideways on XLU. Let's go back to the SPY because I want to show you this on the mother bar as well. I wanted to show this on the 60s. Look at that. Look at all this trading sideways in this. All right, this is your mother bar. This is why we draw the broadening formations. Okay, this is why. Because there's your broadening formation, and then here's the chop. Here's the chop. Like, not me. You're not getting me stuck in all this crap. Nope. Nope. XLU utilities trading sideways. It's a defensive position, so it's not going to be blasting high or lows. Retail has been acting like it's going to do something, but Walmart had a good earnings, and we can go look at Walmart if you want. You do have a hammer on the week for next week. Hammer on the week. If that goes in force above 61.82, you can look at anything in RTX retail. Look at anything that's in RTX retail. XLE still 2-2 reversal down on the month. The magnitude is 775.55. All right, but we do have a hammer on the week now. It's a tiny little hammer. It's teeny tiny. It goes in force at 74.40. Excuse me, 79.40. It goes. The first target's 81.71. All right. All right. So you might be looking for it's 2-1-2. Excuse me, it's 2-2 reversal down on the month. So honestly, you're looking for some triangle layout action. Okay. You're looking for it to go up and then reverse back into the red. All right, Labu with the biotechs. Labu, oh man, you're gonna have to like really zoom this in. Still 2-1-2 reversal up. We talked about biotech last week, and they're giving up. They're giving it up. 2-3 snare 3 to the downside on the week. You do have a hammer on the day, but it ain't looking good for Labu. Healthcare, cure something, would ya? Come on, jeez. Anyway, inside month in red still. Here's your, I talk about trends, identifying the trend. All right, in the Strat, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 in one direction is considered a trend. But with time frame continuity, if you just look at all your charts, if you have them all up at once, you can see what the trend is. It's red going down. All right, you don't have to worry about if the bar is going up or down. If you got full time frame continuity, whether it's up or down, you know where the trend is. All right, red on the month, red on the week. Here's your days, red. All right, here's your 60s. The entire market's going to the highs, and this is what it's doing. Does that look awesome? No. Does not look awesome. You do end with a hammer on the day, inside hammer on the day, but you got no actual signals on the week, and the month is still just dying on the vine. Consumer staples, 2 up on the month, but red. It did the 2-2 reversal on the week did go in force. We talked about that last week. It did go in force, but not for very long. Here's your days. Here's the 15th, scenario 3, and then to the lows, which, oh my gosh, consumer staples. I told you to buy some cereal. I said buy some cereal. But when you're looking at this stuff and the price is not lining up with our actionable signals, it's not the time frame continuity is not lining up, do not just get in, all right? Stop. No. What Strat Soldier said is not working right now, all right? Not working right now. Hammer not in force, all right? Or hammer was in force, failed 2, goes 3, all right? So don't, I want you to be able to trade this stuff for yourself, know it for yourself, and that's what Rob wants to. XLK Tech, all right? 2-2 continuation up on the month, 2-2 continuation up on the week. Here's your days. Whew. Here is your 60s. My goodness. All right, they are getting into tech. So that's why you see all the, you see Nvidia. Let's go to retail anyway. Let's go to tech. Sorry, let's go to tech. Let's see here. Tech. Where's Nvidia? We're looking for Nvidia. Nvidia's just kicking butt. Just kicking. Look at these months. Look at them. You put a hammer in force, 2-2 reversal up back in October of 2022. Not looking back. All right, continuing to get up to trade up to the highs. The magnitude on the month, the all-time high is 348.50. Okay. Look at these weeks. My goodness. Look at these days. All right. So sorry. There's definitely a way to get in these things, all right? There's definitely a way to get in. Look at these weeks. Man. Beautiful. Oracle still going great. Why have I been talking about Oracle? Because look at the year. Oracle on the year. Hammer in force. Inside and up. 2-1-2 continuation up. It went in force at $89.64. The magnitude is 106.36. All right? All right. I know. Can you dig it? I know you can. Microsoft still doing good. Oh, I still got this on the year. Let's go to the month. All right. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Beautiful. Keeps going to the highs. Microsoft. Look at these weeks. Look at the dailies. Look at the 60s. Find a way in there. You want to find a reversal back into the green. Okay, back into the green. Who else has been doing pretty good? Trendspider's got it all. Let's see here. AVGO. AVGO hits the magnitude on the month and then takes out the last target as well. All right, it took all them dudes out. All of them. All right, went and forced the outside bar on the month went and forced at $643.92. We had an inside week. Inside week, we talked about this last week. Inside week, 212 continuation up. Went in force at 633. Ended this week at 677. Wow. AVGO. Looking good. Absolutely amazing. Anything else in here in tech that's been interesting? Oh my goodness. LRCX. Notice, see how all of these stocks and XRT, XLK are green. All right. This is where I'm talking about. This is where Rob's talking about trading simultaneous breaks. I want a reversal on the court. I want a reversal in a sector that's going to affect all of the stocks in there. Because then I don't have to do so much like looking around. I just need to look in XLK and look for actionable signals. That's all I need to do. And it's been, now working right now. NTAP still going. All right, NVIDIA, we talked about PayX, Paycheck. Everything else is going to the highs. What's Paycheck doing? It did go 2-2 reversal up on the day. You got your 60s, but it ain't doing much. Skip it. PayPal. Everybody keeps talking about PayPal. The rest of the tech sector goes to the highs. PayPal's going to the lows. Don't touch it. Okay? Green means buy. Red means sell. Qualcomm. QCOM. All right? Everything else is going to the highs. Qualcomm's red on the month. Red on the month. Don't touch it. Corvo. All right? Green on the month. Slight 2-2 up on the week. It's been a long week for me. So sorry. Been a long week for me. It's been a good week, just long. 2-2 reversal back. A 2-1-2 reversal back up on the week in SNPS. Okay. Was it synopsis? All right. It went in force at 337, ended at 409. That's an awesome trade. Wow. 2 shares of that would have been just amazing. You don't have to trade options on everything. 2-1-2 reversal back up on STX. What am I showing you? I'm showing you a simultaneous break. I'm showing you how to go to a sector. There's a lot of talk about like sector rotation. It's not a big deal. All you got to do is look for actionable signals. Where are they buying? Where are they selling? Go to where the buyers are. That's sector rotation. All right. That's it. It's not that complicated. Woo. Yep. Good. Look at these weeks. Good stuff. Keys. That's all we're doing. I mean, you hit the down Henry. Oh, is it Jack Henry, JKHY. All right. Red on the week, red on the month. All right. You know what to do. Leave it alone. IT right here looking amazing. All right. That's the kind of stuff. Look at these days. Add. IP. GP, IPGP, INTU. Wow. Outside month to the ups, outside week to the upside. INTC, IBM, 2-2 reversal up, hammer and force. IBM, every time I get into IBM, it kind of burns me, so I leave IBM alone. But international business machines are working. HPQ, doing good. Look at these 60s. Very good on the 60s. Very, very good. So, go to the sectors that have buyers in them. Okay, let's go to. I talked about motherboard problems, but let's just go over one more time about sector going. Looking for actionable signals in a sector. XLU, any actionable signals? No. XRT, retail, any actionable signals? You do have a hammer on the week. All right. Okay, we can look at XRT. Okay, and then hit the down button. XLE, any actionable signals? You do have a hammer on the week, but I'm not touching it because it's 2 down on the month. Labu, nope, not touching it. XLV, not touching it. Consumer staples, the rest of the market's going to the highs, this going to the lows, nothing, not touching it. All right, so what's it look like? It looks like XRT and XLK are the sectors you need to be looking for trades in, because they got buyers in them. Okay, all right, that's how you do that. You don't really need scanners. You really don't need scanners. People like scanners because you can look through a whole bunch of stocks all at once. But I'm telling you right now, if you spent the time going through your charts and your holdings in your universe, and see what's lining up with the main charts, the main ETF sector charts, you'll get a lot further, because you'll be like, okay, I know what's happening here. I know where I need to be. Right, there's a lot of hammers in here, not much, okay? Amazon, that's Amazon, going to the highs. Amazon, AN, possible 2-2 reversal back up, just trading sideways on the week though. ANF, not touching it. Amazon, not touching it. Best Buy, nope. Big, it does have a hammer, not touching it. BJ, bike, hammer on the week. All right, so look at this, BKNG, it's $2,000 though. Ooh, not touching it. Boot to the lows. Burlington Coat Factory, it's hot outside, I don't need a coat. Hot outside, I don't need a coat. 2-2 reversal back up on CAL. All right, so some of these things you want to get in on right now. I'm seeing in retail, not much. Okay, Costco still trading sideways. Carvana up to $11 now. Let's look at Palantir. I've been talking a lot of trash about Palantir, but hey, when a PLTR, when it's working, it's working. All right, when it's working, it's working. I got a little technical analysis on there because I got a test to get ready for. I said the buyers have to keep buying, is what I said, and the buyers did keep buying. All right, it kind of stalled out around $10, and then it reversed back to the highs from $9.66 to $11.74. If you're in that, good for you. Good. Keep pushing your stops up till you get stopped out with profit. All right. That's the entire sector. We talked about mother bars. We talked about sector rotation. We talked about how to organize your watch list by the month in actionable signals. We did talk about that. Go back and watch it. Okay, when the replay posts, go back and watch it. If you want to get in here with me and Rob, definitely Rob, and listen to what's going on in the markets right now, type in Strat Soldier 2023. Strat Soldier 2023. That's going to get you the first 3 months for only 50% off for the first 3 months. All right, and then you got Strat Year. That gives you Rob for the entire year, and you get the Rob Smith's full Strat course for free. And you got Rob's Strat course. Go check that out. If you haven't taken Rob's course, take Rob's course. All right, that's the whole Strat, nothing but the Strat. You got and then you got subscriptions for. You have an option for people that just want to watch the Power Hour. Rob teaches the Strat 1 hour after the close. He's coaching people. Hey, Rob, I keep getting chopped up. What am I doing? And then Rob will tell you, hey, you're trying to trade too tight of a range. What are you doing here? So. He'll tell you the truth, and but it's good. It's good. He wants to see you create winning positions. He's going to help you do that. Okay. Go check out my execution course. All right, here on Sepia Group. It talks about how to read candles. It talks about entries and exits and how to stay in the trade. All right, all of that I learned from Rob Smith. Okay, so it's not my own little like thing and see where it goes and my own little like extra crap. No. It's from Rob Smith, all right? It's just how I teach, though, too, okay? So everybody has their own little teaching style. So go check out my execution course. Check out Sepia Group. Thank you so much for being here. Next week, we're going to have a live show, and we have something coming up. We're going to have it's been a while since we had a guest, and we're going to have somebody on here that is really a big dog in crypto. I don't want to tell you too much about it. I'm sure Sepia Group's like, hey, keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it, so that's going to be coming up in June. It's going to be awesome. The Strat works with anything and everything, and we're moving forward on showing you guys that stuff. All right. So this is the Strat Soldier for the weekend shift. I'll see you guys later. Peace.